Let's do an example of the sine law. Let's suppose that this angle is 25 degrees, that this is 30, and that this is 18. Then in this case, since we have a pair, we have angle A and side A, then we use the sine law. But this time we notice that we don't have two angles. We need to find at least another angle. When we want to complete this as a pair, then we want to compute angle B. Since we want to find an angle, we will use this version of the sine law. Then we write sine of B, which I don't know, over B, that is 30, equal to the pair that I know is sine of 25 degrees over 18. And from here, we get that sine of B must be 30 times sine of 25 degrees over 18. And therefore, we have that B, one of the possibilities, remember that an equation like sine of B equal to the number, it has two answers. The calculator gives us one, and we need to consider the other. It's like when we have x squared equal 5. The calculator gives us the square root of 5. Right? He gives us like 2 point something. We need to know that the other answer is negative square root of 5. Same thing here. The calculator is going to give us one answer, and we need to know that the other answer is 180 minus the answer given by the calculator. Let's compute B. To compute B, we do sine inverse of that number. That number is 30 times sine of 25 degrees over 18. And this is sine inverse of 30 times sine of 25 divided by 18. This is 44.7782 degrees approximately. Then this is one possibility, and remember that the other possibility is, let me write another possibility, is 180 minus the 44.7782 degrees, which is 135.2218 degrees. Then what we are going to do is we're going to consider the two possibilities. Sometimes the two possibilities will give us two different triangles that satisfies these conditions. Sometimes one of them will not work. Okay, let's see what happened. Possibility one, we're going to assume that B is the 44.7782, and then we write the triangle. The triangle will look like this. This is 25 degrees. This is 44 degrees, 44.7782 degrees, and here we don't know this one, and we know that this is 18 and this is 30. Notice that in this case, this is the easy case for the sine law because we have two angles. Since we have two angles, we can compute the third angle. The third angle C is 180 minus, let me just write it here, 180 minus 25 minus 44.7782, and this is equal to 180 minus 25 minus 44.772. This is 110.2218. Then we have this angle. This is 110.2218. Once we know this angle, we can compute C using the easy case of the sine law that says that C over sine of 110.2218 is equal to the pair that we know. We know a and lowercase a, then this is 18 over sine of 25. Notice that in this case, since we want to compute a side, we use this version of the sine law. When we started with, we wanted to compute angle B, and for that reason, we use this version of the sine law. From here, we get that C must be equal to 18 times sine of 110.2218 over sine of 25, and this is equal to 18 times sine of 110 divided by sine of 25. This is 39.9663. And here we have one possibility. This is one triangle that works. Notice that in this triangle we have angle C, we have angle B, we have C that is 39, and we have everything. Let's consider the other possibility. For the other possibility, actually, I can draw it here. And for the other possibility, this angle here is 135.2218. It's okay if this angle looks acute and you write 135 degrees. Notice that this is just for a reference. Then if this is angle B and this is angle A, then angle C is 180 minus 25 minus 135.2218, and this is equal to 180 minus 25 minus the 135. It gives us 19.7782. If this number ends up being negative, that means that possibility 2 is not a possibility. This is possibility 2. That we consider possibility 1 when angle B is this. And now we are working this here, we are working the possibility 2 when angle B is this. Remember, an equation of this form, it has two angles between 0 and 360 that satisfies that. Then we can compute, now that we have the angle C, we can compute lowercase c. We have that C over sine of 19.7782 degrees is equal to the pair that I know, 18 over sine of 25 degrees, and therefore lowercase c is 18 times sine of 19.7782 degrees over sine of 25 degrees, and this is equal to 18 times sine of that angle, 19.77 divided by sine of 25, and this will give us 14.4122. Then we have the second triangle. For the second triangle, this C is approximately 14.41. This angle is 19.78 approximately, and we have everything for the second possibility. And for the first possibility, this C was equal to 39.97 approximately. Then this is possibility 2. Then for the case that we work, we have that there are two possible triangles. This is triangle number 1 and triangle number 2.